Today we're going to hike Keay Brook Preserve. Check out the trails in here. So far, as you can see, just starting off, it's a nice wide trail, about 8 feet wide. They have it marked with orange blazes. This is a loop trail. On our way in, we took a right onto the loop. Trail narrowed down to 4 to 5 feet wide. There's a few roots in the trail. Nothing that would stop anybody from still using the trail, even with wheeled devices to assist them with their walking. Well, it looks like somebody's put a makeshift sign up here saying that the trail has been rerouted. And the orange blazes indicate that we are on the right trail. This section of the trail that's been rerouted has quite a few routes on it, and it's just a short detour back onto the main trail. And you can tell we're getting into the fall season. The colors are changing. I'm not sure you can pick this up on the camera here, but looking down into the marshy area, as well as up in the trees. While we're still hiking to our next scenic view, and if you're enjoying this walk, give it a like, hit subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So far the trail is very obvious. It's well marked as far as the trail is concerned. But you're also looking ahead. They have these orange blazes, and when you pass one and look further down the trail, you usually can see the next one. Now whether the whole trail system will be like that, I don't know, we'll see. Where there are not any blazes, as you can see, the trail is clearly defined. But looking ahead, there's another blaze on the tree in front of us. So there's no getting lost or misguided out here. That is so far. Hopefully it stays this way all the way through. And on our right, we're coming up on the river. But like I said, this part of New Hampshire is going through a drought. And you can see the river here is pretty much all dried up. Here we have a little sitting area up here, looking out over the river, or what would be the river if there was some water here. And from the bench, this is the view. Very nice sitting area. Here we've finally come across some water, remnants of the river that's supposed to be down in this area. According to the maps, it should fill this whole area up, and we just have a little babbling brook over there. Here's a little more proof that there actually is a river out here. Stepping off the trail for a minute, walking down towards the river. Took a short 20-30 foot walk off the trail, came down to this area of rocks and dam area. Don't know if you can hear it on the video of the water running underneath us through all these rocks. And now we have some river that we're following. Water's a bit shallow, you can see right down to the bottom. But hey, at least there's some water here. Looks like the beavers may have been busy at work here. So again, as we're walking the trail, very wide. Even at some of its narrower points, it's still quite wide. But throughout the trail there are a lot of small routes. Again, anybody could navigate this without too much trouble. Anybody with any wheel devices may need a little assistance getting over some of them, but they can still do it. And again, I think we'll take a short little stroll off the trail and check this out here. Looks like we got some sort of an abandoned bridge here. There's no decking on it, but the metal frame is still here. Shooting into some bright sunlight here. Probably will distort the video quite a bit. look this up, see why we have quite a large bridge out here in the middle of nowheres. I did look into it and found very little about the bridge other than it was called the Walnut Grove Bridge. While looking at the remains of the bridge, it leads one to ask, what was life like when this quiet, wooded area was once part of an active roadway? Is it possible the crossing likely carried farm wagons, logging equipment, and local travelers over the brook? Now, with its timbers and roadway gone, the only remaining evidence of a bridge is the weathered stonework and rusted superstructure. The bridge today stands as a relic of the past, slowly returning itself back to the forest that surrounds it. We are heading back out to the trailhead, and I think you'll find that this path is going to be nice and wide like this the entire way out.